kind of messed up and didn't record between part 5 and 6, so I had to replay the event with my other character, KOTFE. I hope you all don't mind, and I hope you all continue to enjoy the story. Thank you. Now it's time to make up for the recording I lost.
How about that? My gravestone can move.
Considering how we found it, I'd say you've outdone yourself.
Team effort. I'd say everyone outdid themselves. Incoming! Dropping out of hyperspace. It's a lot.
The Eternal Fleet.
They aren't firing.
Ugly ship. What are you waiting for?
Take it.
HK, see about that hyperdrive. Lana, work the shield.
Let's like
And we
bug
need
out.
a
I
gunner.
couldn't see my ship
I'll
being
take
hit.
care of it.
Right. Character switch down. This won't be for long. I already know where I'm going. Right. Let's change HK to a... No, I'll do it later. These seasons ain't plugging out like they were in the last one. Damn captains. Indeed. Indeed, HK. I have a bomb on my back. Yeah. In case you would have won, I'm friends up behind me.
Omni cannons up. There's a capital ship near the center.
I see it.
Good. Now hit it.
Let's fire.
Target down.
Wait, 5 targets. 10. I can't keep up. It's real. We could take the whole fleet.
Statement. The hyperdrive now meets minimum functionality requirements.
Why didn't you say so? Alright, let's get out of here.
Let's punch it.
More than 24 ships lost in a single shot.
So that's the gravestone. It's as powerful as they say.
Everything stands at risk. Sakul, the throne, my vision for the galaxy. All because we let the Outlander slip away. I'm not blaming you.
I didn't think you were.
Scaredy cat.
Father held us all back. You more than any. Such raw power. And yet you're still spreading your wings, finding your limits.
Nice to be appreciated for a change. So, what now?
Now, I act.
No!
What's happened?
The hyperdrive worked. One time. Omnicannon's fried too. What a mess.
We're safely away from the fleet, if nothing else.
Should be able to make it to Asylum, but let's not hold our breath.
What is this asylum place? And why are we going there?
Asylum's a skyport. A safe haven from Arkan's patrols.
Was she really necessary?
She helped us raise the gravestone. She fought at our side.
She also hunted me like an animal for years. She was Arkan's loyal knight.
I thought I was in service to Zakul. You had abandoned your responsibilities.
It sounds like you're both on the same side now. Whatever history you have, it's best to let it go.
You don't know what she's capable of. You weren't there.
Do they know what you're capable of, Vortena? If anybody needs me, I'll be somewhere.
You could have at least consulted with me first.
Yes, I wonder how that might have gone.
Yeah. I do a lot. But I'm just being quiet for the recording, that's all.
Absolutely. I'd be glad to fix the gravestone by myself.
Quiet. Don't talk to me like that. Let's start with Lana this time. I did when I did the recording with Sakura before I lost the recording. I started with Lana last time, so this time I'm gonna start with Koth. No, sorry, parts of Koth last time, so I'm gonna start with Lana this time around. Maybe shoot. Yeah, sure. Shut in there. Was it with a lightsaber her? Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, because this time around I let her get struck.
You should have someone look at that.
I'll heal. I was right to reach out to Senya. I hope you see that.
You could have let me know we had backup on the way.
I wanted you to encounter her without my guidance, to see if you saw her as I did. We met shortly after I arrived in wild space. Senya was hunting Koth. I was hoping to learn your fate. We exchanged what information we could. This was all before I really knew Koth, of course. Years ago.
None of this is right. We have to set things back to the way they were.
I wouldn't want to be your enemy again, but I do know what you mean. You may want to look in on Koth. And you should get to know Senya. I'm not sure if you'll hit it off exactly, but I think you'll find her intriguing.
Different results this time around. I feel bad though for letting the lightsaber hit her, but I wanted to see if she was actually gonna die. Actually, not even the lightsaber, it was a staff saber. Next stop, Koth. Yep, said the consular. Lots of movement boosts. resting for? 4 hours. You flirting with Lana? Jimmy? You flirting with Lana? What happens if it affects your other character? You don't care. She's not around. I'm sure they'll be back. I don't think this is the end of those characters. I hope not too.
Why can't there be a maintenance manual?
Yeah, but
Hey, you got the
you
power?
know, one of the characters,
Right over there.
the characters you pick, you tend to
Thanks.
actually marry and
Wouldn't want to
don't you?
electrocute
So you
myself
you
on
want
top
those to
of
go
everything
sometimes,
else.
do you?
She's really something, this ship. But no one's been taking care of her.
What, in Mass Effect 2, was it the same character, was it?
No
Oh, it is
offense,
all the same
but it's the
character anyway, isn't
gravestone that will save the galaxy from Arkin.
it? I'm saying,
Not me.
so
Definitely not Senya.
What did Senya do to earn this grudge?
She was ruthless. After we deserted, she hunted us for months. Everyone on my crew bled more than once on account of her. I put all my trust in Lana and she goes to Senya for help. She does not know what she's getting us into.
You both want the same thing. Let the past be the past.
If she's really in it to stop Arkin, I'll try. But I shouldn't be the one having to bend over backward to convince you of anything. Just don't forget who dropped everything to storm the Spire and help Lana pull you out of Carbonite. Alright?
I'd be a frozen carcass if you hadn't.
I have a good feeling, you know. We'll get Arkin. I should get back to it. Need to be sure the gravestone can get us all the way to Asylum. Hey, if Senya shines that narrow spotlight of hers on you, check your shadow.
The one downside of all my recording is everything flickers black, but that's because it can't deal with the frame changes. It's a shame, really. I mean, I hope this don't give watching it, but I have a good idea. Let's find Senya. Oh, I just followed the mini map and found where my companion is.
Query. Has the meatbag bickering finally exhausted itself?
One thing that hasn't changed in 5 years, and I doubt it ever will. Meatbag bickering.
Agreement. You said it, Master. Report. I have taken the liberty of checking in on your band of refugees. Assessment. They have quickly taken to their new lodging arrangements. I have warned them not to stray from their chosen location. Analysis. There are many sealed passageways, and I am unable to detect what may be on the other side.
Worth looking into at some point.
Revelation. I discovered an especially strange area. Unlike anywhere else on the gravestone, I had attempted to ascertain if any of its contents could be weaponized, but the new meatbag interrupted. Query. Any orders, Master?
As you were, HK.
Approval. I like your orders.
Good to see. If you send help Coffee acts really sarcastically about it, have you noticed? What did you send HK to do? You've already forgotten. That was good. I sent him to help Cough and he went, sarcasm? Oh, that'd be an excellent idea. I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Oh, you gotta love HK. I think you got the most colourful character design for Dark Sanctuary. If you were wondering, this is still chapter 5. But this will be part 6. I think it's mostly just dialogue.
I know. I couldn't help but take this place in either. Reminds me of a song I wrote.
I'd like to hear that. Just a few bars.
Without accompaniment? I'm not that brave.
You seem nothing at all like the person I met in the swamp.
Being a knight means everything. But I don't let it define me. When it's time to go to work, I'm who I need to be. The rest of the time, I'm just myself. You don't strike me as all that different.
I live by a code, but I don't follow it to the letter.
Your Jedi code. I've heard it recited. It's interesting. Wouldn't work for me, I don't think. Definitely wouldn't work for Arkin.
I know why I oppose him. What's your reason?
Years after the death of our immortal emperor, most are still so afflicted with remorse that they don't see what's happening. Arkin has become oppressive and cruel. He'll crush anyone who doesn't share his plan for the galaxy. So that's me. What about you?
Everything I've done has brought me here. I'm supposed to face Arkin, to stop him.
Careful with that. Destiny can cloud your judgment more than doubt ever could. Or rum. You're not what I expected. Not sure if that's good or bad yet. But I do know I'll have an easier time with you than KOTFE.
I hope you'll try to get along. The more we work together, the better off we'll be.
Just because he betrayed our enemy doesn't change the fact that he was a traitor. You need to be cautious.
Valkorion lives. He is not himself, nor has he taken a new body. It is difficult to see, and yet it is unmistakable.
His presence in the Force has always been deceptive.
Like on the Yavin moon.
Yes, and many times before and since. Even when my life depended on it.
It's like a little love story between Mara and Satele Shan, don't it? Within that scene, don't it? It's just a shame that we won't see Mara again as a living being now, will we? It's just a shame we won't see Mara again as a living being again. It would just be a force spirit. Right. I know, I love that scene. That's brilliant. He's just brilliant as a character. It is a weird ship, but it's a cool ship. Looks like a absolute heap, don't it? That thing ain't gonna break well. It's like an old car.
Approaching Asylum.
Chapter 6.
Told you we'd make it.
I know.
We haven't docked yet.
I should probably figure
Who else
out
you
how
think's
to
parked
land
it?
this thing.
My mate's ahead of me a little bit.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Koth is showing off. Ignore him and relax. That shadow port isn't on any chart. It's a haven for refugees fleeing Arkan's forces.
We'll be among friends. Mostly.
Tell your associates we've arrived.
They knew that days ago.
You want to explain how? Figures.
Tell us who your people are and how they know so much.
I think you'd rather hear that from them.
Command. Are we there yet?
Are you being sarcastic?
Move it, Gawkers. Let us through. Mighty fine ship you got there. We'll be coming aboard.
If there's one thing I don't like, it's uninvited guests.
Ha! Captain!
Outlander, my crew. The best engine burners in wild space.
You could have introduced them sooner.
This was more fun. Get up here, you mangy woolocks.
Looks. Hell.
Do I know you?
Name's Rollo. I served aboard Darth Mar's destroyer. We thought you died with him.
I may as well have.
Without you, none of us would have gotten off that ship. Never thought I'd get to say thanks.
How did you wind up with them?
It's a funny story.
Raylo! Get in here!
On my way!
I'm not the only one hiding things.
We share on a need-to-know basis. Koth's crew didn't need knowing.
They seem nice.
Not how I'd describe them, but they get the job done. I need to make contact with my network, alone. Try to stay out of trouble.
All the secretives. All the cloak and dagger stuff going on now.
Where's Lana?
Excellent question.
My best engineer hasn't come back from a supply run to the free zone. It's a dodgy neighborhood if you catch my drift.
A black market. Rival syndicates disagree over who controls it.
They argue with blasters. I think she's in trouble, but we've got our hands full keeping the Gravestone's reactor stable.
you were hoping Lana could handle it. But she's gone.
I wouldn't bother you if it wasn't important. But I hate sending you in there alone.
Addendum. I will join you, Master.
My engineer's name is Tora.
HK really loves this, doesn't he?
She won't be
I'll
hard
join
to
you,
find.
master.
Tora has a big personality.
She's surlier than a hungry rancor. But she's the best engineer you'll ever meet. Thanks for the help.
And when you're done, find me these coordinates. I'll introduce you to my people.
I expect answers. There's already too much I don't know about your friends.
Your visit will be enlightening, I assure you.
Right. This should be now where the recording catches up. So I'm gonna end it on this note and get back to